Hello out there. It's been a little while since I've done one of my videos that's just about Lego stuff, so I figured what the hell, let's do some more. Now, as you are no doubt aware, Lego minifigures are a thing. You can buy them in little blind bag things, and sometimes they're branded, like this little General Zod here, and sometimes they're just random things, like shark people or astronauts. The shark person is my favourite. But as with many things in life, as well as the official ones, there are less than legitimate ones. So what we're going to do today is look at a couple of fake ones that I've got, and then open a couple of blind bags of a knockoff variety for a lark. So, the fake ones that I picked up are of Ultraman and Godzilla. Yeah. I'm not sure that Lego would be able to pick up the rights to these things. So, this is basically the only chance I have to actually have a Lego Ultraman, so, I'm happy. I got these on holiday, and they're from a company called Kopf, which I'm fairly certain means head. So that's the thing. The quality's not bad, actually. The paint's a bit rough in places, as you can see on the leg here. But, they're pretty solid. They feel like a Lego man. The only downside is that the heads are just... The legs came off. The heads are... Ooh, that was a good pop. Are just one solid piece. There's not like a head underneath or anything, which I always kind of prefer, just because you can do fun things with it. Like, in the case of Ultraman, you could put the person who is the Ultraman. If you're not into Ultraman, the general plot is that there is a guy who grows big, and he is the Ultraman, and there's a ton of them. I think this one is based on the original Ultraman. It's from like the 60s. I've not actually seen many episodes of that one. I'm more of an Ultraman Leo person, because that's the one that I just happened to watch the entire run of. The Godzilla one is very similar, except it's actually quite similar to the shark, where it's, one huge chunk. Except it's much harder to take off. It's just one big thing that just overlays, and you've just got a scaly body underneath. Let's go put shark over there. It's green, which is an issue, because Godzilla, of course, as everyone is aware, is not actually green. He's grey. Except in, the one movie that he is green. It's one of those things. Lots of promotional art display him as green, so, people tend to do things like this and make them green. It's just a thing. The other one, there was another one, when I bought this, I bought it on, a shady market stall. The other one was purple, so, I guess green's more fitting than purple. But still, it looks like it's based on the modern Western movie version, which is a bit of a shame, because I would have liked to have got a Japanese version, but hey-ho. Beggars can't be choosers when you're buying knockoff Lego, I suppose. I didn't really realise the arms are incredibly stiff. The whole figure will move before the arms do. That's a thing. But anyway, those are, some knockoff Lego. There was a ton of other things, there was Avengers and Star Wars and things that they do actually have, Lego does have proper licensing for, but also a lot of stuff like this that is just stuff no one would license for, because I don't think there's many people in the West that are crying out for Ultraman Lego apart from me. But the main draw today are these. So, blind bags of knockoff Lego. These are from Wilko's, which is a shop in the UK, if you're not from the UK, which is originally called Wilkinson's, but everyone just called it Wilko's anyway, so they just shortened their name to Wilko, just to, I guess it was the path of least resistance. But yeah, they make this knockoff Lego, and it's not bad, as far as I'm aware. I've only messed around with the bits in the shop, because they have tubs that you can buy from. And they're quite decent quality, but they've started doing these little minifig packs, and there's 2 in each. So, I'll get that in focus. There's 2 in each, and an inspirational card. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, well, let's open these up, because I've got 2 of them, and let's see what is inside. No, my luck, these will actually have Ultraman licensing. Okay, there's a little collector's thing. We'll look through that in a second. I'm assuming this here is the inspirational card. And... good. Okay. Okay, get out. Okay, so we've got to do the whole thing ourselves. Okay. Now, I'm a little worried that these faces seem terrifying. What's the other one look like? The other one is absolutely... is it the same? Oh, I think one is supposed to be a lady because they've given it winged eyeliner. Not that that means anything, but, you know. They try and do something to differentiate. Okay, so we have these, the skydivers. Good. I won't look at the rest because I'll ruin the surprise opening the next one. Okay. So, I've got the hand inside. Okay, I'm going to put my other hand around. I did not think this through. Okay. 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 These are surprisingly hard to actually assemble. Requires a fair bit of brute force. Also, it's weird, she just used to Lego coming mostly assembled. Okay, let me just quickly check the thing to see which one's which. Okay. This is this one. We do have a slightly different skin tone, the two figures, which is interesting. Oh, I forgot to put the arm on. The arm is very important. Okay. So there's ever so slight articulation on the elbow, which is weird. Okay, and she has the blue helmet. That just fits. Oh, God, not the camera, not the camera. Okay. So that is the figure. It's not great. I mean, I suppose there's the whole thing of that. Oh, wow. Okay, one of these arms is one of these arms is a lot looser than the other one. Like this one just flops around, and this one's quite stiff. The whole thing's... the legs are quite stiff as well. Jesus. Yeah, it's not fantastic. I'm also not particularly getting Skydiver from it. Let's just put the other one together with... oh God, this one's... right, okay, it seemed easier when I had a bit of purchase by putting it on the body. Jesus. Fucking hell. A child would not be able to do that. God, I'm actually terrified of just... well, I'm not actually terrified. These cost 80p, but I am worried that I'm going to snap them. Because you're having to put way too much force on these to actually do anything with them. Okay. Get in there. Damn it. Okay. And head on. Didn't drop him. Shut up. Okay. Let's give him his arms. Okay. Well, there we go. Skydivers. Yes. There's also a spare hand. So that's a thing. Okay, do you want to see what was in the other packet? I got surfers. You can tell they're surfers because one of them says surf on their top. Yeah, one interesting thing is that the little goggles that she has on her head, actually come on a little sprue, and I've got a spare set. So if I ever need some oversized comedy glasses for Warhammer, well, now I'm sorted. But yeah, they're similarly not super great. Yeah, they're still really, really stiff and awkward to put together. And yeah, I mean, I suppose if, like, say a kid's already got, like, a bunch of the Wilkinson's Lego knockoff. What's it even called? Blocks. It says so on the card. I should know that. But if they've already got a bunch of it and they've got a handful of these figures from the actual full sets, then I suppose it'd be quite fun to swap things around. And you can make your unique people. But yeah, as a substitute for Lego minifigures, not great. Actually, I wonder, can bits of these actually? Oh god, can any of these fit with Lego? Let's try on General Zod here. No, the heads do not fit because they are the wrong size. Okay, the legs would almost fit on one of these. These are the ones. If they similarly were the right size, but they just flop out very easily. So, they're not even good for that. Okay. Well, let's see what these inspirational cards had, because I've got 2 inspirational cards. I don't know if it's going to have, like, those sort of slogans that my mum has all over her kitchen over them. No. It has inspirations of things that you can build. Get out of the way. And General Zod's head you leave as well. Yeah, okay, so it's just inspirations of what you can build. So there's a wave with a surfboard. Good. Let's ride the waves and feel the sand between our toes. Can you create the beach scene from blocks, bricks? Well, I don't have any, so no. What's the other one? This is for the skydivers. So let's be brave and skydive together. What kind of aircraft can you create from blocks, bricks? Okay. So the inspiration things really just tell you something that you can build that you can play with your minifigures on, which is fine, I suppose. If you want to see the complete first series, we have... I really should have set this camera setup better for this. Gladiators, superheroes, vampires, the surfers and skydivers that we got, ice hockey players that seem indistinguishable from race car drivers to me. Lumberjacks. Seems pretty fun. Gardeners. God. I can't imagine any child is like, oh yes, I want the gardeners. Sorry, I thought I said Vikings. No, it says warriors. And DJs. Well, there you go. So yeah, these are not super great. But I mean, they only cost 80 pence for a pair of them, so I suppose it's not too bad. I vastly prefer my Godzilla and Ultraman knockoffs. So I suppose what I'm saying is that if you are going to buy any knockoff minifigures, then be sure to buy the ones that break the most copyright. I think that's what I'm saying.